Hi guys, welcome back to Craft Kid. Today we're going to be reading, here for the first time, reading a book called Tom Gates' 10 Tremendous Tales. A fun fact is actually one of the first and possibly only Tom Gates chapter books. But let's just get started. So first up we have the first tale, and it's called Tremendous Tank Top. School's been a bit tricky for me this week because I keep on forgetting things. There's a lot going on, so it's not all my fault. The first thing I forgot was when Mr. Fireman said, "Are you ready for the quick fire spelling test?" I kept what I thought was a nice, relaxed expression on my face. But Marcus, who was sitting next to me, said, "Ha, you forgot about your spelling test, didn't you?" "No, I've been practicing," I replied. "Well, I haven't." "Ignore him," Amy told me. Somehow I managed to get through the test using a combination of super good skills. 1. My sneaky-eyed spying, heavily disguised as serious thinking. 2. Actually knowing how to spell some of the words, which was unusual for me. So, in the end, I didn't go too badly, but it was touch and go. Whew. Then, the next day, Mr. Fireman came into class and said, "Good morning, Class 5F. Everyone replied apart from me, because I've been thinking about an advert I've seen on the TV and on the night before. Suddenly, I heard myself saying, "Good morning, Mr. Sunshine." "Who's Mr. Sunshine?" Amy asked. I mean Mr. Fireman. I corrected myself, but it was too late. The class started to laugh. Even Mr. Fireman was smiling. I felt like I had to explain who Mr. Sunshine was, so I blurted out, "It's from an advert. Mr. Sunshine makes people happy when they book a holiday." "The chewing on the advert really sticks to your head, sir," I added. "Mr. Sunshine isn't the worst thing I've been called," Mr. Fireman told me. It took a while for the class to calm down. Even Amy laughed, and Marcus went right over the top and was doubled over in hysterics. "It wasn't that funny, Marcus," I told him. "It really was." Then he stopped laughing because he got a stitch. "It's all your fault," he told me. It wasn't. At least the stitch calmed him down, though. Mr. Fireman stood at the front of the class and started clapping out a rhythm to get our attention. We clapped back. If anyone has forgot their dinner money or packed lunch today, put up your hand now, please. I had my packed lunch, so there was no need to put my hand up, or that's what I thought. 10 minutes before the bell went for lunch, I realized my packed lunch was at home. When I told Mr. Fireman, he sighed. "Quickly, go on and tell the office so they can add you to the list for a free meal today. Otherwise, you won't get any lunch." "But don't run," he said in a weary voice. I did my excellent speed walking all the way to Miss Mumble, who raised her eyebrows at me. "Okay, Tom, I'll put you on the lunch list. Please don't forget to bring in your money tomorrow." I nodded. "Shall I email your parents just in case?" she checked. "No need, Miss Mumble. I'll bring it in," I told her confidently. When I got back to class, Mr. Fireman said exactly the same thing. It was like no one believed I would remember. "Shall I give you a note, Tom?" "I really won't forget him, sir," I assured him. I sat down and Amy smiled when Marcus pulled out a face. That was annoying. "What's the face for?" I asked. "You will forget your dinner money," he said smugly. "No, I won't. I'm going to write it down in my notebook. And then you'll forget your notebook. You've been forgetting a lot of stuff lately, Tom. Just saying." The worst thing about Marcus telling me that was, I knew he was right. "I'm not that bad," I muttered under my breath. You are. I lent you my pencil the other day and you forgot to give it back that too. Or you've lost it. So I'll need another pencil. It was my favorite pencil. Marcus told me and folded his arms. Normally I wouldn't ask him for anything, but my pencils were blurred from doodling. It was an emergency. I did still have his pencil, so I took it out of my case and gave it back. Here it is, Marcus. Thanks for lending it over to me. Marcus took his pencil and checked it over like I've done something to it. He got out some paper and wrote, "This pencil is mine. It's not very sharp," he grumbled. I had to stop myself from saying, "You are the pencil." I watched as Marcus began to chew the end of his pencil. Marcus, I wouldn't put that in your mouth if I was you, I told him. Why not? I can do what I want. It's my pencil, he said smugly. That's what I told Rooster when he picked it up, I whispered. I was joking, but it made Marcus stop. Then Amy leaned forwards and said, "Hey Marcus, that reminds me, you forgot to give my ruler back." Marcus looked suspicious, like he wasn't convinced he had it. Are you sure? Let me check. He grumbled and started rummaging through his bag. Sure enough, Marcus found the ruler. He took it out and told Amy, "This ruler looks fine. I don't think it's yours." Amy was not happy. "Yes, it is, Marcus. It's got my name on it." "Where? I can't see." Marcus wasn't being helpful. "Just give it back, please," Amy said, getting annoyed, and she reached out to take it. Marcus moved away. Things were getting tense and I was stuck in the middle of them arguing over a ruler. "Look, Amy's name is on the ruler. See? Who's got a bad memory now, Marcus?" I said, pointing at Amy's name. Recurrently, Marcus handed the ruler back. He even said sorry, quietly. "Well, Tom, you still forget way more things than I do, like your homework and your packed lunch." Marcus had to go and remind me of that again. I was wondering what could I say back to him when I got distracted by a waft of school dinner cooking smell that crept into our classroom. It was a nice smell, just in case you're wondering. I tried to guess what it was by sniffing their roast potatoes. Maybe it could be even one of my favorite lunches. Chicken pie, which is exciting. I think forgetting my packed lunch was a good thing because whatever is cooking smells delicious. So now I got to eat that instead. I told Marcus, making the point that sometimes forgetting things can work out for the best. Only this time I was very wrong. Okay guys, that's enough for today. Hope you all enjoyed this video. If you like this book, go see the next part. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and maybe comment down below what is your favorite Tom Gates book. Bye!